Hello, everybody. How's it going? We're back on the live stream game. We're live streaming. How's everyone doing? What is popping? We're back. Good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. I hope that was in response to how's everyone doing and not something else. There's no way to know unless you yourself confirm it. That is. My favorite is neon fluorescence. I'm glad you like it. Thank you. Oh shit. On my elbow. Today we're doing fucking this was a very ill-prepared stream, as in like decided 5 minutes beforehand what I was gonna do. So this is not the most thought out stream that I've ever done. But we're gonna make it work. Studio upgrade. I guess technically I put the ring light over there. You can it's in the shot, so that's how you know it's just high quality. We've got a blue light over there. Oh yeah, I put up decorations up here. I don't think you would have seen that in the DJing stream. But yeah, I put up my license plates, which were never visible in my other room. And also these Mario Kart Hot Wheels that I had in my other room. So now it's like way better. And it feels like my actual room instead of like, you know, just this shell in which my stuff is. Which is nice. I like that. I like that. I see that Illinois license plate. Nice. Thanks. I can't remember where I got it. I think it was at, like, either the flea market or somehow my parents had it or something like that. I don't know. Floruda. Yes. Or Floruda. Or the flea market. Is that a common thing around the world? I don't even know, to be honest. In case you don't know what it is, it's like this market that's like set up by like individual people. It's basically like if you like a garage sale, but then like all in one place, and like it's fucking huge. I live in the UK, so I don't know. Okay, that would make sense. Yeah, just a glorified garage sale, basically, and that's. I think I got both this one and that one from a garage sale, and then I got the Arizona and Utah license plates from I think for my birthday like 1 or 2 years ago, which is fucking awesome because the license plates are really pretty, so I like them. And then Florida license plate because I live in Florida. There's some license plate lore for you. Why I have license plates on. Oh, by the way, this is a loft bed. I don't know if that's apparent or not. This is like a loft bed that I'm not sleeping in. So there's that. So I'm just using it as like a big shelf. Is man here like the printout thing? Because I know where it is. It's in like a box over there, which you can't see. It's not in frame, but it's there. I thought that was a wall. Oh. Yeah, I guess in the camera it wouldn't really it would look like a wall, yeah. I know what it is. We have it in the UK. Oh, okay. It is a thing then. Nice room in general. Thanks. I'm glad you like it. Honestly, the boxes in the back give the room a cool vibe. Really? You think so? I guess they kind of do. You know what? I kind of see what you're saying. They kind of fill up the space a little bit. Big observation. Man. Yeah, it does. It feels super laid back. Well, that's cool. I'm just gonna like keep them there then, just and I don't have to unpack stuff. I do have to unpack stuff eventually, but we'll just ignore that. I'm gonna ignore my responsibilities for as long as I can. Actually, I might start my flip on neon fluorescence while I watch this stream. That's awesome. I hope you have fun with that. Eddie, have you got new monitors? I've had those for a while. Um, I don't think I've like really showed them. No, I don't have them set up right now. I don't know where to put them is the problem. Because the way my desk is set up right now is I have like this like L shape, where like I have one desk that's like this and then another here. How I used to have my monitor set up was I would have like one like here, like right where my mouse would be kind of, but that would impede on my mouse space. So I don't really know where to put them. I'm still figuring that out as of right now. I mean, compared to my room, this is clean. I literally have 60 boxes in my room. Oh shit. Yeah, I guess that would kind of be, this would be a piece of cake compared to your room then, if you have 60 boxes. Hello, Nettie, it's Fractal. I can see that. Hello, Fractal. Bro, how many license plates do you have? Use 5. I want to get more though. I want to get like some European license plates because like the shape is like different, and I think those look really cool. You got any advice on making dubstep? Just got Ableton a few days ago and have no idea what I'm doing. Dubstep is unfortunately one of those genres where it's incredibly hard to get started because the sound design aspect of it is very difficult. What I would say is if you got it just a few days ago, if you have the money, invest in a Splice subscription and just download like a Virtual Riot sample pack and just have fun with it. Just like take a bunch of samples and just throw them around and like have fun with that. Or that said, do that with any artist and try that. Good afternoon, me boy. Good afternoon, Joe. How you doing? Actually, the perfect thing to be happening right now. I'm bored as fuck. Let's fucking go. I'm glad to have been your boredom cure. I can attest. That is how I started making dubstep, and I am a literal living legend now. Yes. There you go. First-hand proof. Slash S. Yes. How to make dubstep bass. Turn random knobs on any synth until it works. You know what? Given it infinite time, eventually that would work, yes. Imagine like if you had like I mean, I guess depending on your circumstance you might not have to imagine, but imagine you have like zero knowledge on how anything in production works. How long would it actually take you to make a dubstep bass that sounds good? Like I have no idea how long that would take. Like I imagine it would take like a few days of just tinkering, like to get anything that sounds even remotely good, right? Did he pick a number between 1 and 10? 1. Thanks for the advice, guys. You're welcome. An infinite amount of monkeys clicking random buttons in Ableton for an infinite amount of time would make every song ever made and every song ever to be made. I guess it would. I guess it would yield that result. Goody, how's it going? Let's pop it. I don't know how to sound design. I've had Serum for a month or two, but I don't really know how to use it. So I could test how long it takes me to make a good dubstep bass. I could probably say a long time. Okay, well there you have it. That's a pretty good answer. I like that license plate wall thingy. Thank you. Glad you like it. Yo, Nettie, the BPM for neon fluorescence is 150, right? It's 160, I think. My biggest issue is picking the right wavetables, but once I have it, I can make a heater. Hell yeah. I remember like back when I like only used like Serum for my sound design and how hard that was for me. Because I like the way I work with audio for audio. Like the way I make basses these days is like almost completely based on audio files, and so like that was always like such a hard thing for me, and like you just straight up do not have to use Serum. Like straight up, you do not have to use Serum. You can just take like you can take a fart sound effect and flip it into a song. You know how I learned that my workflow works better that way is when I was like the difference between me making just originals like and audio combat songs where I was flipping the most ridiculous fucking samples and the audio combats came out better than my originals. That's how I knew like okay, audio is my workflow. But how do you manipulate it so well? Thank you. I don't know. It's so situational that it's like it's so hard to answer. Does anyone here know how to use FM8? I don't. I have no fucking clue how that works. But it sounds like it. I'm pretty sure it's like similar to like Operator in Ableton. But I don't quote me on that. Can you teach me how to make music? It depends what you mean by that. And how serious are you asking that question? Been listening to Polyrhythm VIP lately, and I want to know your thoughts. I haven't heard that song in a while. Polyrhythm VIP. I don't know. I don't have a good opinion on it. Sorry, lame answer. Going on is the goat though. Hello, Nutty. Hello, Bipod. How you doing? Listening to Polyrhythm VIP right now. That's fucking awesome. Have you ever thought about starting a record label? You know, funny enough, I have actually. Yesterday I thought about it. Like, not as in like, oh, what if I did this? Like, I think like I'm gonna start planning it right now or something. Like, in fact, the opposite. And I think, it would be a fucking disaster if I try to make a record label. So that's like, if I were to do a record label, I would want to like have a gigantic fucking platform first before I did anything. Otherwise, I don't think it would work out very well. Pretty alright. How about yourself? I'm glad to hear that. I'm doing pretty alright as well. I think that's a good way to put it. Pretty alright. Which is your favorite label? I think Halcyon has put out the most like consistently quality releases that I like over time. Like they have the best track record for me. But of course, oh no, there's also fucking like NCS and Monster Cat. Hard to say. I think so. If we're saying current favorite, it's gonna be Halcyon. If we're saying all-time favorite, then NCS. Yeah. Those are some nice license plates. Thank you. I'm getting a bunch of comments about the license plates today. Thank you. I'm glad you all like it. I really enjoy. Oh wait, let me fucking scroll for me. I really enjoyed Dyadic's sound design method of just rendering like 3 minutes of random slammed effects. Sound slammed with effects and picking little parts that sound good. Yo. Crazy that you bring that up. I was doing that today, and I was gonna put it out, or like, I was gonna put that out. Like, I made like several like instances of like 5 minutes worth of like, or it was, I think it was more like 3 minutes of sound design, where there's just like a bunch of like cool little moments that you can just chop up, and I was gonna put it on my Patreon, but I forgot to do it. The flow in Polyrhythm VIP is so much better. I think you'll really like it, Mr. Netstorino. Okay, well I'll have to re-listen maybe after the stream. I'll let you know my thoughts once I've done that. What was your favorite DAW besides the one you already used? The only DAW other than Ableton that I've ever used is FL Studio. That's literally the only answer I could give. So. Yo, hi Ned. Yo, Nelch, what's poppin'? Eddie, what is your opinion on melodic dubstep? That's a difficult question to answer, because the thing is, like, you've got this genre, but there's also like individual songs, and that's what I like base my judgments on more easily, if that makes sense. Like, I wouldn't be so quick to generalize an entire like genre into being like, okay, melodic dubstep. No, you know, like, no, that's not how I see that. It's like I go by individual songs, and there's a bunch of like really fucking fire melodic dubstep songs. So. Yeah. How's the skating career going? I haven't skated in fucking forever. I wish I had a good way or like a good place to do it, but I don't have a skate park near me, so can't really like do it consistently. Otherwise, I would just be doing like flat ground, and that's kind of boring. So, forge. Any tips for making intros? Yes. If you have a drop, copy the flow like note by note. So let's say you have Behemoth, right? Take that drop flow where it goes like. Turn that flow into a melody. Reimagine it into a melody, and then, like, I don't know, make it atmospheric or closed in or whatever you want to do. Add some drums. There you go. How's there not a skate park in damn Florida? There's plenty. It's just my area, the nearest skate park is like 40 minutes away by car, which is so unfortunate. There's plenty of skate parks. It's just that they're so fucking spread out. It's really annoying. What's a good chord progression for dubstep? I like the for in a minor key 1767 is a fun one for me. But just you can't go wrong with the classic just one constant one, you know. Excuse me. Beans, I agree. I was gonna make music. One genre that I've been into is like fucking like the back rooms, like liminal spaces, like ambient music. It's really fucking cool. There's like there's this whole like style dedicated to it. And like, I don't know, the way they do it is like it's like so it just feels like the back rooms, and it's fucking cool. I like it. Very enjoyable content. I was gonna make like music like that, but then like I made one song and it took me like 15 minutes to make a full ambient song, and I was like, there's no way I can make a stream on just making ambient music, because I would be making like either an ungodly amount of tracks or just get bored halfway through. So that. I was also gonna play some Geoguessr. We could do that too. There's reverb, a pluck. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. Is ambient music is just very easy to make for me. So it's like it's easy to make good ambient music, but it's hard to make like fucking insanely good ambient music. I've noticed. It's like chess. Like it's easy to learn the rules of chess, but it's hard to master it. You know. Have you ever tried FL Studio? Yes, I made a full-on like video about it, and it was a while ago. I think it was like well over a year ago now. But... Geoguessr, yes. Yeah, but you still can't make a hardstyle kick. Do I take the bait and make hardstyle, or do I just like? You're right in a way, because I don't know how to make a good hardstyle kick. I don't know. Hardstyle's the middest genre ever. Wow. I'm sure there's plenty of people who would both agree and disagree with you. Eddie, I heard you wanted attention on Twitter. Did I say that? Like, is that? I don't get it. I'm gonna need you to elaborate on that one. One stream, my bait will finally work, Lamau. Okay, so it was bait. It was bait. Excision memeing. Oh my god, of course. Of course. The excision, the whole excision thing. They're out, TBH. That's a true TBH statement right there. I made a Lucky Charms copy pasta for the video. What? That sounds rather curious. I am, you say that, like, it's not eager, there's a different word that explains how I'm feeling right now. It's like, I am longing to make music, but I don't know what it is. I will DM it to you. Alright, wonderful. Agreed. I used to like a lot of Excision's old stuff. Yeah, fair enough. I literally don't remember a single song from Excision's pre like 2017, which is I think when Excision's golden era was or whatever. But who's your favorite artist, Ned? Right now probably Stessie, which is unfortunate because they just quit. For every time. There's also fucking Executioner, who's the fucking Screamer EP is so fucking sick. I love it. I love it so much. That is truly one of the most quality EPs I've heard in a while. Fuck with Excision, Night Shine, and nothing else. See, I have no idea what song that is. Yo, Stessie is so bass. I know, right? Any Akuma fans? Or just me? I really liked Akuma's Beyond Disciple. That fucking EP is a trip. I love it. I don't see the appeal of Screamer EP, honestly. Well, I can tell you why I like it so much. It's because, like, the dirtiness of the mix downs and like just the overall delivery of it is so like unheard of for me that like I don't know, it's like this new like, I don't want to say subgenre because I don't feel like that's like a justified term for that, but like I don't know, it's just it scratches a good itch, you know. Great. Damn, I didn't know Stessie left. Yeah, it's fucking unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I'd rather appreciate a good flow in a dubstep tune than a unique sound design. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think, like, even that, like, the title track has, like, a pretty unique flow. Like, it's just, like, a straight sustain, but, like, the way it's, like, modulated is really cool, in my opinion. Rate Skybreak's EP on Disciple. 10 out of 10 for me. Fuck yeah. I really liked I think it was the second and third tracks I enjoyed quite a lot. But the rest wasn't really my cup of tea. But I mean, it's clearly Skybreak, and I like that. So big W to Skybreak. Firelight is my personal favorite. Which one? Is that the one that has like the clap? I don't want to play it because I'll get copyrighted, but is it the one that has like the clap in the drop? I haven't heard it a whole lot, so. Make an Excision song for Lost Land in 10 minutes challenge? Possible. I want to. Okay, I want to now you've piqued my interest. I want to see how fast I can make a like a Lost Lands song. Should I? Here, I should open live split. This like. That was my goal, W. Yeah, let's go. You plan on doing tours in the future? I don't know about tours, like define tour first of all, but let's take a step down from tour and just say like what am I trying to say? Just shows in general. Fuck yes. I want to play shows like really badly. I love the idea of playing shows. But I don't know about like a full on tour, because that's a pretty high commitment thing. Anyway, let's see what button was I gotta remember what button it is. This one? Okay, there we go. Excision time. Yeah. Here it goes. We got a bass. Gotta EQ boost this. Then we get like a chorus ensemble. Alright, here we go. Bomb, 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 right here. This is the switch up right here. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Let's get a kick going. Okay, we got a snare. Actually, no, let's get a kick clap. Hold on, kick clap. Boom. Okay, crash loops. I gotta remember what button it is to call time. I forget what it is. Fortunate. I think it's like, no, it's just the bracket again, I think. Okay, one finishing touch. We gotta get the obnoxious sustain bass. How's that in key? That's crazy. There we go. Let's go! 2 minutes 30 seconds. Let's go! Oh god. We've done it. Excision in 2 minutes 30 seconds. Let's go. Netty leaked ID in Los. God. Do a 4x4 kick, sure. This will go hard. Wonderful. Marvelous. That was fun. Fun. Alright, let me switch back to the old face cam here. Is it a live split thing? No. Let me exit live split. Cool. Oh, chatters, producers, and gamers. Hello. Destiny, welcome. Let's pop in Sumika. Were you in this chat already? Or am I thinking of when I saw you in general chat? Because I do not recall. Either way, welcome. Sometimes I wonder why I get better results from Discord MIDI than sample pack MIDI. Like, MIDI files from Discord versus sample packs? I've never heard of that. Oh, probably because sample packs are mass-produced things, and Discord MIDIs would be individualized. Like, if someone's sending you a MIDI, then probably bound to be a little bit more high quality than, like, you know, 100 MIDI things, you know. I would be interested in seeing you make some garage if you plan to produce on stream today. Garage, like UK garage, or like future garage. Do you have any interest in starting a separate alias? Kinda. I've been playing with the idea of making like a separate alias for house music, my house music. Because I have a lot of shit that just doesn't really sound like me. Like, I have just like a separate like niche sound for my house music, but it doesn't really match up to my main. And I'm not talking about my like happy house stuff. That's like that. I would release that on my main my main alias, but like I'm talking about like my darker house stuff. Would you let people find it themselves, or would you link it? Probably link it, because I think I would be too impatient to just like start a new alias completely from scratch. But it's also kind of a cool little social experiment to see what would happen if I were to try to let it just grow on its own. Try Psytrance. Oh god, I made a wait. I think I made a patch in Serum that is a Psytrance song. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I don't know if I have it still. Ah shit, I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Yeah. Maybe it was, no, it wasn't Vital. I had a fucking Serum patch that was just like a Psytrance song. It was fun. Have you ever considered creating a sample pack? I have considered it, and I have done it plenty of times. If you subscribe to my Patreon, you get a monthly sample pack every month. Try lo-fi dubstep. Yo, lo-fi dubstep. Like, I don't know if that's an official genre or not, but it's very fun. Patreon vouch worth. Thanks, man. That up. Disperser on a normal kick is an easy way to make a sidekick for real. So, yeah, I could see why I'd say that. Nettie, are you ghost producing for Excision? No, but if I was, then I'd probably be making a huge bag of money. It'd be fun. And lo-fi dubstep, just chill step. I don't know. I would draw a distinction somewhere in there. Like, chill step is like melodic dubstep that, or to my knowledge at least, is like dubstep that's just very chill. As in like melodic dubstep that is super relaxed. But when I think of lo-fi dubstep, I think of like the kind of aggressiveness of dubstep, but then like toned down and like with a certain amount of like grit and like dirtiness to it, you know? It's more of a stylistic thing than a genre thing. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I don't know what's lo-fi dubstep even. Yeah, I don't know. It's. I don't know if it's an official genre or not. It's kind of. I haven't heard many people talking about it. Make dubstep, but you make every single sound, drums and all. That. Yeah, you could do that. Ever thought of making any mashups? Oh. You know, kinda, not really. Like, I never thought about, like, producing a mashup. I've thought about doing, like, Launchpad mashups back in the day, but never making, like, producing a full-on mashup, actually. Kind of an interesting little thought. Try Neurofunk? I would cry, because the sound design is too complex for that. Which artist got you inspired to make music? I don't think it was like ever one specific artist. I just kind of like really liked a certain, not even a certain, like just a bunch of music, and then I got a Launchpad, like the this. Well, not this specific one, but like a Launchpad, and it was great. And then because it came with Ableton, I started messing around in Ableton and just making songs because I was just passionate about music. So there you go. That's how my music career started. I feel like mashups are mainly just used for live sets nowadays and are done pre-recorded. Done live. If we're counting live things, then my favorite mashup to do is Behemoth plus Soulja Boy Crank That. That's my favorite double to do. 2011 electro dubstep launchpad mashups used to be huge, for real. Those were the days. You ever plan to play shows? Actually, I would fucking love to. I would absolutely love to. That's like the probably the #1 goal in my music career, to play shows. But I'm not there yet, so working on it. I love huge mashups like Idols. Yeah, that's a fucking legendary mashup. I would come if I was in the area. Let's fucking go. Mashups to me are just like carefully picking songs that double nicely. Yeah, that makes sense. I want to do like just like live sets over the internet more, because it was really fun when I did it 2 days ago. That was a lot of fun. So I don't know. I want to just do that more often, because it was like such a random thing that I did. That like I just kind of like, it was so unplanned, but I was like I want to stream today, and I did it, and then I was like trying to see what I should do, and then like I think I was like messing with my DJ deck already, or like I just like saw it like chilling like on the like by my computer here, and then I was like, I'm gonna do that, and I did it. It was very fun. Make a mashup right now. I dare you. I don't really feel like it, but I appreciate the you said like the spirit. I don't know if that's not really. Should try making a track with only synths you've never used. That sounds painful. Enthusiasm. Is this a social commentary on something I've discussed here in this here live stream environment? In the Harmer gang? I don't have Harmer, unfortunately. I do hear many good things about it though. Pain. Is it pain? Am I missing out? Am I missing out by not having Harmer? Pretty alright, but it's fine. Okay. Sounds like it's not worth the, the effort to install it. At least I deem it that way. so good for sound design though. Yeah, so I've heard. I mean, like, I hear it's just like a crazy like spectral thing. So yeah, I don't know. I know nothing about it, so. It's easy, but it looks hard, and it's mostly good for neuro shit and phaser basses. Okay, that makes sense. I don't make neuro or phaser basses, so that would be a new field for me if I were to try that. Fractal, have you like released? How many songs have you released with that? I'm curious. We've chatted and produced, no gaming. That's a good point. I don't know how much I feel like playing Geoguessr though, because that's what I was planning on playing. I guess it would be clickbait if I don't play at least one game of Geoguessr. I got addicted to phaser basses, and now I can't stop. Understandable. Do a Geoguessr no moving? Oh. I actually haven't tried that yet. You're missing out with a neuro basses for real. Honestly, I don't really like the sound of neuro basses that much. Like, just in general, like just listening to music. Like, they don't really appeal to me that much, sadly. Which is unfortunate. That's why I haven't, like, you know, been like, I need Harmer, you know. I don't care for them that much. Neurofunk is the genre where I've heard the most menacing sounds, TBH. Fair enough. Okay, I'm gonna do at least one game of Geoguessr, and since you said no moving, I'll do no moving. We switch to yeah, well, I gotta change the input real quick. Diverse. Here we are. Alright. No move. Alright. Let's try it out. Let's see how it goes. Alright, this looks like Russia. This is definitely Russia. I don't know where in Russia, though. I'm very bad at region guessing Russia. If I had to guess, though, which I do have to guess. I like saying that in Geoguessr because the whole point of Geoguessr is to guess. And I'm just saying, like, if I had to guess, but I do have to guess. Fucking, what am I doing? Yeah, Russia. I don't know. I don't know what the climate is comparable to. Like, maybe, I want to say just like some. Right there. It was way west, but we got Russia. Let's see here. This looks like, yeah, Mexico. I was gonna say Mexico. Got the octagonal pulls and the, like, American style license plates, like the same dimensions as American license plates. That's kind of how I tell Mexico apart. And it says Mexico, so I think we're safe to say this is like Mexico City. Let's fucking go. Actually says Ciudad de Mexico. Okay, sensical and logical. Oof, this is gonna be hard. Is this Australia? Maybe. The only song I've listened to Geoguessr so far is Midnight. That is a good song by Geoguessr, in my opinion. Oh, wait. We have the Australian ballad. We're saved. We're saved. We have the white pole with, like, the red little, like, thing, like the I don't want to say amogus because it's not the proportions aren't really that, but I'm gonna call it the amogus pole. But like here. Okay, cool. We got it. Like Finland? Maybe? No, this, I feel like these hills are too big for Finland. Be like Sweden, maybe. Houses would kind of check out. I don't know any utility poles. Is this Canada? Would this ever be Canada? Ah, shit, I guess it could be. Hold on. What European roads? What makes you say they're European? Can have roads like this? I mean, maybe. I remember I was on vacation to North Carolina once. Wait, it's not. I know it's not Canada, but like, they had roads like this, so it's not out of the question. Because in my experience, Canada and the U.S. are very similar. Like I say, like road-wise. I like that one Geoguessr song with the anime girl. That one is really cool. Oh yes, so you mean like every single Geoguessr song? Yo, I have no fucking clue which country this is. Let me see. Maybe there's like something in the landscape that like gives it away. We've got some deforestation. It looks like, which is not ideal. I feel like. Okay, first of all, we gotta get the continent down here because like. Got like a bollard, maybe? That I don't recognize. Out on Forge, I agree. Architecture tells me Norway or something, a bit Scandinavian. Yeah. Yeah, no, this doesn't look American at all. I gotta trust my gut on that one. I mean, also what you're saying. So, I think, like, oh, there's shit over here. Oh, like Sweden or Finland. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I did not realize there's a bunch of shit over here. Yeah, this is definitely like Scandinavia. We've got some birch trees. All right, I'm gonna go Sweden here. I think this is Sweden. It might be like Norway or Finland though. Let's see. It was Norway. Okay. It was indeed not Canada. Alright, it was a good guess. Given the information we had. But unfortunately it was not correct. Alright, what do we got here? I do not recognize that. Oh wait, no, I recognize the city. Where do I recognize that from? That's where is that? Sounds so familiar. Lithuania? Is that in Lithuania? Like on the coast or something? Latvia? Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, Riga. Okay. Yeah, landscape checks out. Ogre. Yeah, this should just be Latvia here. Let's go for it. Nice. That's dope. All right, pretty good score. No move. I think that was my first ever no move game, which is crazy. That was fun. Thanks for the help. I always mess up Lithuania and Latvia, man. Yeah, literally the only thing that I know to identify like Estonia, for example, by, because like landscape-wise, Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania look so similar to me. Like I can hardly tell them apart. But like Estonia kind of like reminds me of like the language reminds me a lot of like Finnish. But then you've got Latvia and Lithuania, and I don't know how to tell them apart. So that's where I kind of struggle with that. Yeah, nice. Now the title isn't clickbait. Exactly. We're on the same wavelengths. All right, we're back to just chatting land. What have I been up to? Oh yeah, new music coming soon. On the Betty alias. Just catting. That's me right now. New music soon. I'm very, very excited about this one. I am a little ill-prepared for it though, which is unfortunate, but we'll figure it out. Finnish and Estonian are a separate group of languages called Finno-Ugric. That's Ugric. That's very interesting, actually. That's very cool. Latvian/Lithuanian is just classic Indo-European. Okay. That's cool. Thank you for the little lesson on that. If Nettie has a podcast ever, Maurice needs a place on it. Yeah. Maurice is the ultimate conversational expert. Next jukebox stream? No. I don't know if... I honestly don't know if I'll do another one. I'm not sure. I like to just kind of like switch between topics often. And like if it's like not like one of those streams where I'm like actively like really liking it, then I just kind of don't feel like doing it, and then like I don't know, I end up not doing it. Yo, Nitty, what's up? What's up, Plasma Music? How you doing? Ever! So true. Yeah, it sounds like we should hit the stream mega collab thing again for real. Maybe. I wouldn't be opposed to that. But I am streaming more. By the way, I don't know if I already said this, but I'm gonna be streaming Wednesdays and Saturdays now. So a lot more streams coming soon. So that does mean that, you know, like stream mega collabs can happen more frequently, for example. Potentially. I finally decided to go back to making dubstep after a while of making funk. Fun. I hope you are enjoying your dubstep phase. You do a mega collab, except only I'm allowed to enter. Oh yeah, and it's just like your entire like EP just pasted back to back instead of like kind of like actually producing it in, you know, in one sitting. Yes, bi-weekly streams. There you go. Of course, yeah. See, we're on the same page here. I've been a little bit like dry on the music making front, but also not. Like, it's kind of weird. I think whenever I'm like in a music making phase, like I need like a phase to latch onto, right? Like, so like you can like I can kind of just like think back to like all the phases that I've had recently of like various interests and like how I've like produced them, and like right now I'm just kind of in a place of like kind of just like dystopian vibes, but also like that's not really like a specific enough thing to hyper focus on, so it's kind of caused me to feel a little bit like where am I in the interest range, you know? Heartbroken Nettie Arcoen. Maybe at some point. Yes. Go Productions, what is popping? What is up? How you doing? Eddie, you should write a book. Absolutely not. I don't like reading books, and maybe it's because school made it unenjoyable. But I don't like books. I would definitely cry if I was tasked to write a book. What is going on? We're just chatting. right now. We played one round of Geoguessr, or one game of Geoguessr like 10 minutes ago, and we also made this Ultra Lost Lands banger in 2 minutes and 30 seconds or something around that range. Here go. I'm gonna play it for you. Little jump scare warning. Here goes. There you go. We made that. Dude, writing ain't even that bad. You're just emptying your mind out of unwanted thoughts. Yeah, I guess you are doing it. Depends on like what genre of book you write, I guess. Like if you're just journaling, that's like a completely different thing from writing a book, you know? Are you watching any anime right now? No, not like series, but I watched I think it's called Bubbles on Netflix. That was a pretty good movie, I think. Not the best thing I've ever watched in my opinion, but it was a cool movie. I really should get back into watching shows because that's always fun. Because you just have like so much entertainment when you do that. You have hours and hours of time to waste when you have a series to watch, and it's always nice when you finally find that show, because then you know you can just waste hours of your day and you don't have to worry about boredom. Should you watch Initial D? Maybe I should. I haven't actually considered watching that yet. Maybe I'll do that. Summertime rendering is very good. I'm gonna write that down. Summertime rendering anime. Honestly, my mind is wandering 24/7, so probably it won't be an issue for me. But at the same time, I get mentally tired easily from the same thing. Wait, are you still talking about the book thing? Because if so, that would make sense. But if not, then that would not make sense. You should watch Death Note. Oh, trust me, my friend. I've been there. That is my Death Note is my all-time fucking favorite anime of all time. That is like, it's just such a fucking beautifully glorious show. Like, holy shit. Death Note is so fucking good. Anybody can't come up with stream idea, just chatting. Fair enough. I mean, it's more like, there's like a science to it, like on what like stream thing I'm gonna do, because I have like I don't know if anyone's familiar with Notion, but it's like Notepad on your iPhone, but then like way more advanced and it's on your desktop. And then I just do a lot of planning there. I just have a like a tab called Stream Segments with everything that I've ever like tried and not tried that I got the idea for. So, you know, so it's called Tested and Untested, and then like, you know, let me just read some of these. Like, we got like theme streams, fixing your project files, stream mega collabs, production streams, etc. Making an EP in one stream, like shit like that. And then there's like untested things. And now if I'm feeling adventurous, I can try one of those. But I have to feel adventurous for that to happen, you know? So, yeah. It's more dependent on my mood than, like, actual ideas. Death Note is fantastic. Yes! Have you watched Mob Psycho? I have not. What about Attack on Titan? I saw the, first season, and I've been meaning to watch the second season and onwards for, like, 3 years or some shit. So, yeah. I only ever watch stuff in VR chat because my life has hit up. Wait, you can watch stuff in VR chat? Like, you can put on your headset and then, like, watch, like, Netflix, for example, just on VR chat? Am I understanding this right? You should watch Kaguya-sama too. It's like Death Note if it was a romance anime. What the fuck? That sounds interesting. I'll write that down too. I'll take the Death Note Netflix adaptation was not that awful. People just expected too much and were disappointed that it just wasn't the same story. I don't think I saw it, so I have no opinions on it. But it's interesting that you say that. I did hear a lot of negative backlash because of it, or from it. There's a world in VR chat. It's called LS Media or IS Media, and it's got like 40K movies and animes. Wow, that sounds very illegal. I feel like most people get off to a bad start with anime and pick a bad one and then just never watch it again. Yo, that's a good point, because there's a lot of like, I think a lot of those like big animes, like I'm talking like Naruto or like Dragon Ball Z. And I've never watched Dragon Ball. I can't. Maybe I shouldn't use those as examples then. Like, there's a lot of like very like bite-sized animes that you can watch that are like not as high commitment as like, say, for example, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, that have like 1,000 fucking episodes, right? I think like if people start off by watching those, then you're just kind of like setting yourself up for failure, and that might be one reason why people just like don't latch onto anime. I found the JoJo anime and I can't stop watching it. Hell yes. JoJo is like one of those, I don't know why I like it, because I feel like in terms of genre, it is completely against like every like reason I would like an anime, but I just like it. It's great. Yeah, start off with Demon Slayer or something. Yeah. I don't know if I would like, I don't know if that's the first anime I would recommend, because it's a pretty like hefty anime in terms of like they say that, like, emotional impact, at least for me. I would recommend like a lighthearted one, like, I don't even know. What's a lighthearted anime? Like I feel like Death Note is just a little bit more lighthearted, funny enough, but how do you make your cereal? I don't really eat cereal. But if I were to, then cereal first, then milk, right? That's how you do it? I barely fucking make cereal, so. There's also a pretty good amount of racing worlds, also a lot of initial D maps in those worlds too. That's why I mainly play VR chat. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I did not know that. Nettie, you should become a full-time reaction streamer. Assuming that's such a good idea. I think I should do that. I think I should make the switch from. I should just uninstall Ableton and then become a reaction streamer for sure. I don't know if it's just me, or should you maybe start with OG anime? What do you mean by OG anime? My Hero Academia is what I started with. Yeah, I'd say that's like a good starter anime. I think like it's like lighthearted. It kind of introduces you to the genre, you know, like. I think that's a good like first anime to watch. Oh yes, Sumik, you've got the career path all figured out here. Clearly. Watch a meme compilation video and then you'll instantly get 10K viewers. Yes, so true, so true. And watch anime on stream. Weren't there people who were fucking like doing that? Like they were like watching just like full-on movies or like anime just on Twitch, and then like it just didn't get banned. Like, yeah, I wasn't making that up. Like, what? That baffles me. Like, how the fuck do you get away with that? Post to watch Death Note. The fuck? Isn't that illegal? Yeah, that's seems like it would be legal. Hey, how do you? Wow. It's easy to watch like 50 episodes of Hunter x Hunter. Oh my god. It's transformative because they're reacting. Oh, is that it? Okay. I haven't made one of those like how to make dubstep like X and Y in like so long that I feel like if I were to return with that like video genre, it would have to be like the like one of the artists that I look up to the most, or like I'm like, I need to make this video, otherwise I would not do it. I think I would have done that by now, but thank you for the suggestion anyway. Either way. 1,000 episodes is too much. I'm gonna find the One Piece myself. Reaction content is a guilty pleasure of mine. Yo, you know, it's like based in reality though, because the thing about reaction content is like it's like watching, like, let's say you're reacting to like a show, right? Like it's like watching it with a friend. You like watching things with friends because it's like you get to share opinions and like thoughts on things. How to make dubstep like Lucas getting. Nah, that's something I could get into. How to make dubstep in Ableton beginner tutorial. Yo, I've actually thought about making one of those videos before. Where it's like I would take you through the entire process of like if you've never used Ableton before and you just have Ableton, you just like make like a very minimalistic drop or something, and just like take people through the entire step process, and then like you end up with a result that actually sounds like decent, and then like you get people hooked on producing because you can see, hey, you can make music if you just know the rules, you know. Who do you look up to? I don't know, honestly. It's like I feel like I don't really look up to specific people as much as I do just like individual songs. Like I just take like a lot of inspiration from just like a bunch of different songs, and that's how I just like gain ideas for music. I don't really have a specific person who I look up to or something, which is not great for that like genre of video. Yeah, and even more with the chat of people. Yeah, exactly. Like you have like thousands of people who are sharing your opinions, you know, sharing their opinions. I give you permission to scam me. That seems counterproductive because then it's not a scam anymore. Then it's like a consensual transaction. Yeah, but at least it's legal. Yeah, because you're fucking consenting to it. Like, imagine, you know, you're being scammed out of all your money somehow. And it's like, no, you know what? I want you to have these $10,000 that I've saved up for 20 years. Like, yeah. Then it's not a scam anymore because you're consenting to it. Excuse me, can I rob you? Yes, I'll just be a wallet here and there you go. What is your opinion on Bagman? How do you put that into words? It's like, it's just like, it's just funny to me. I don't know, like, it's just like clearly, I don't know, it's clearly not well received, right? And I think it's fair, right? I just find it funny that like the way it's produced is just like very opposite of how I would ever do it, and I think that's in a way respectable. You know, they took a risk by making that song and releasing it, and I have to give them props for that. That takes courage, you know, I just think about like the you know, in the pre-drop, or not the pre-drop, like the 8 bars preceding the drop, you've got like that like rave stab that just like does like the it's just like, I always think back to that because I think that's just like such a prime moment of like, I don't know, like a musical choice that I would just never dare make. But there you have Tervita doing it and releasing it on Disciple, and that deserves some recognition in my opinion. But what the heck, music NFTs actually exist? Yeah, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. I'm not surprised if they do. Kind of want to low-key talk a bit more on what I'm releasing soon, but also like I also kind of want to keep it a surprise. I don't know which one to go for here. Because I remember my Dive EP, right? The one that came out in April. Was it April? I think it was April. Like that was like definitely one of those like releases where I did not talk about it at all. Like yo, I could talk about that a little bit because that EP took so fucking long to come out. It was crazy. Wasn't, I lost my train of thought. Fuck. Saying something. Right, yeah, like my Dive EP, I just kind of like, I remember I just kind of like announced it. No hints. Like I said nothing about an EP at any point before I announced Dive, or at least as far as I know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering if I should like discuss the release a little bit more before I announce what it is this time. Because I just don't do that. Like I just kind of like announce it and then it's like, holy shit. I guess now that I'm talking about it already, it's already like a level up from what I usually do. So that. This is definitely just gonna be my favorite release in a while. Very, very happy with it. I guess we'll see what it is. Okay, chat. Yeah, I think we've kind of like talked about a whole lot of stuff already, so I understand. I also love Die EP. Thank you so much. Yo, I was importing songs to Rekordbox today, which is like the software used to like DJ stuff. And I found out that like the version of Fiji that you know today, if you know my song Fiji, like that I redid the mix on that. Like I remember I redid the mix on that like months after it was already done. But that apparently that was a year ago from today. Like August 26th, 2021 was when I remixed it. That was a big reality check for me. I'm very fucking fast. Remember when first jukebox stream someone submitted Kotori remix of Sample Fire Sigurd and everyone typed Kotori jump scare in the chat? I do remember that. That was an interesting moment because I thought for a second that Kotori was in my server and I didn't know, and I was so baffled for a bit, and then I found out it was just someone who in the Imagine if it was the real Kotori. That would be pretty crazy, I think. I think, in a minute I'm gonna end off the stream. This was certainly just like a very, very chill stream, and I liked it. It was very enjoyable. It was the flavor of cheat. That's a complicated question. Is it like, yo, because you can't, it's not like sweet. Right, like, not sweet, it's like, maybe I think it's just like a mix of like a whole bunch of like flavors. Like you've got like, probably like, I'm not the best judge for this because I'm no professional cook. You know, cheese tastes like cheese. Yeah, that's honestly the best way you can put it. But I think it's like just a huge combination of like, you know, all the different aspects of like flavor, like, you know, salty, sweet, bitter. I don't know, like just it's like if you have like, you know, one of those like JoJo wheels where it like shows like stats. If you know what I'm talking about, then this would make sense. Like, I think it's just like there's like it's like a very well balanced circle. Depends on the cheese, but like bitter, salty, and a bit of savory. Yeah, there you go. I think that's a good way to put it. I see your license plates that you stole from innocent citizens. Yes. I went up to various cars and took them for personal gain. I think, like, if I get more license plates, the first one that I'm gonna get is definitely like a Dutch license plate, because I really want one of those. But then, oh, you know what would be sick too? Is like a Japanese license plate. I would love to get a Japanese license plate. I love the way those look. I don't know what I would get after that. Like, probably maybe like another like European one. Be kind of fire. Hey, it's me, the guy who asked. Yo. That's crazy. Actually. I'm gonna be honest, I did not think at all while I said that. Like, I just like said some shit. They don't deserve to have their license plates on their cars. Wow. That's a bold statement of you. Venom Dubs, I don't understand what kind of question that is. I'm sorry. I don't understand. Butterfly knife, yes. Look at that. Don't worry, it's not a real knife, it's a plastic hunk of junk. Don't ban me, YouTube. Eddie, you should try kawaii bass like Miruku. Have I done that before? I feel like I would have done that before at least once, but it would have been years ago. Maybe I'll do that, and then if I do that, I'll show it by next stream. If I end up doing, or I might completely forget, just a heads up. But if I do remember to do that and I end up doing it, I'll try to show you next time on stream, which would be on Wednesday. Ready to shank some people. Hey, look, good luck shanking people with this. This is like, look at this. This is plastic. It's like, it's the most inefficient thing if you were to try to harm someone. What's your opinion on applesauce? Not a fan personally. So your weapon of choice when stealing the license plates of Japanese and Dutch citizens. Hit them very hard in the shins with your butterfly knife. That's a great idea. Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, at this point, it's getting into the range of like you could take like a teddy bear or a plushie and launch it at light speed at someone, and it would probably harm them. I think it's kind of getting into that territory here. You know, you could take a singular atom, launch it at the Earth at light speed, and it would probably break the entire Earth. You know. I wonder like how close scientists. That's such a fucking weird word to use. I'm gonna rephrase that. I just don't like that. I don't know why. Um, what was I trying? I've lost my train of thought. I wonder how close people have gotten to like how fast have people launched particles. Like what is actually the fastest? Here, I could probably look this up. How fast did the fastest molecule or like atom go? I don't think I googled this very well. Pretty fast, like basically light speed. Okay. I know there's like particle accelerators, like the Flash style. I paused my producing right at the teddy bear thing and I'm so lost. um God, I don't even know, like right, I was talking about so how we got there, right? Let me explain some lore here. I was playing with my butterfly knife, which is not real. It's a plastic hunk of junk. And then people were saying like you could like hurt someone with this. And it's like no. But if you hit someone on the head really hard with it, then you can hurt them. And it's like, yes. But this is getting in the territory of you could take a teddy bear, launch it at light speed at someone, and it would certainly hurt them. For example. So that's where we got. And now we're talking about like particle accelerators. Molecules never touch. So to answer your question, officer, no. Google how fast particles in a particle accelerator go. That's a great point. How fast do particles in a particle accelerator go? How fast do particles move in a particle accelerator? Very nearly the speed of light, Google says. Holy shit, that's crazy. For example, the main injector at Fermi National Accelerator Laboratory accelerates protons to 0.99997 times the speed of light. Jesus fucking Christ, that is really crazy. I love me a good particle sandwich with a side of teddy bear. Me too, Bob. I agree. If you launch a teddy bear at someone at light speed, it would be bad for them. Yes, that is what I said. Hey yo, nice license plate, Lil. Thank you. Hello, Boxster. It is Bob. Yes, it is you. Particle jump scare. All scary alert. Could a teddy bear even survive lights? Probably not. I mean, if you can take a proton and launch it at close but not quite the speed of light, then I don't think you could take a whole ass teddy bear and launch it at fucking light speed, unless it's like in a vacuum or something. Maybe then, but I'm sure a molecule is in a vacuum already. So, what would a particle accelerator dubstep song sound like? I have the perfect answer for you. It's gonna sound like this. Let me do this. Okay. Okay, it's gonna sound like this. Like this. Get it? Because it's the Flash theme song. Right, plain joke. Sorry. In a vacuum, yes, it could, but air resistance would burn it up because of friction. Well, if it's in a vacuum, then that implies that there's no particles, right? So there's nothing that would cause air resistance. Also, the hair's coming back. It is. I'm gonna grow it out, definitely. It's very short right now. Like, it's like that long, so not nearly long enough, but you know, it's growing back. What is your favorite form of netty, like Gretty, Nedster, etc.? Probably just Nedster, actually. Like, a lot of people just call me Nedster, and I'm like, I like that. Nedster is very comfy for me. I like Nedster. Eddie, I will eat your wallpaper. What? Is that like a I'm in your walls type joke? Amazing joke, Nedster. Thank you so much. I don't know if I already read that or not. I feel like I did. Thank you. Gertie. Jeanette McGurdy. Tarot time, ladies and gents. That's wonderful. I hope you enjoy your tarot making experience. Shadow. Oh, you're talking about our cat Garny. Shadow of Gertie. Yes, the blob of darkness. That is our cat. Hey, when will your wear wigs? Maybe. Netty Gertie EP leaked. Yo, I should make an EP called Gertie EP now. Maybe that's something for another making an EP in one stream video. Maybe every stream from now on just becomes like making a full fucking EP every single stream. That would just be so obnoxious if I started doing that. Like, every single stream becomes like making a full fucking EP. Gertie EP, yes. Thank you for your kind words, Lord Netsu. You're welcome. Relics. Am I saying that right? Relics? Hi, I can't stay. I just came to say hello. Hi, look, you know. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. The Gertie EP cover better be a cat. Yes, it would be. Dude, I've been wanting to make a lo-fi EP. You should definitely do that then. You should like, Boxer, you should open up Ableton right now and just make the first track. Unless you already have a first track, then make the second or third or fourth or however many tracks you want to make. Lo-fi is so fun to make. Is it? I haven't made lo-fi in so long. It's pronounced relics. Okay, so I think I got it right then. That's dope. Okay. What's one genre you'll never produce? What a wonderful question. I have no idea. Probably like something like really specific, or like I don't know if there's like a genre. Probably like classic rock. I don't like classic rock. That's probably what I would avoid. If I do lo-fi, I want to focus mainly on ear candy though. Like, I want to perfect it. Then you should definitely do that. You should make a very like detailed lo-fi thing. No, you guys are just listing random fucking subgenres. It's really simple, and you can just mess around with harmonies that you think sound cool over simple beats. There's like no big expectations for it. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. That does sound fun. That step already exists. Does it exist? Oh, Japan noise. I've heard of that. That is like, I mean, that it just sounds like a sound design session, but it's like actual like music. At least it sounds like that to me. Maybe someone else is like the best thing I've ever heard in my life, but that's definitely not me. Yo, I think I'm getting a little bit tired. Like, um, uh, because I woke up super fucking early today. Um, so I think I'm gonna end off the stream here. Um, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Y'all, this was a very relaxed, chill stream. I've greatly enjoyed chatting with you all. So thank you for dropping by. That one game of Geoguessr that we played. I don't know if anyone from that Geoguessr game is still here, but if you are, shout out to you. That was fun. You should do more of these. It was super relaxed. I'll do that. This will definitely not be the last. Bye, Nestor. Thanks for the experience. Bye, my dude. Welcome. I'm glad to provide that for you. Yeah. Tune in for what day is it today? Saturday? Yeah. Tune in for another stream on Wednesday, as we do. For now, have a great night. See you later. Have a good one.